Well, hello everybody. I've been doing my best to get on today. I found myself pretty much just hunting slugs. I think we topped 1,000 today. So the plan was to leave the straw where it was, and then the worms would do the work. But even after, I think it was about a centimetre of rain last night, the soil's not too bad underneath. Apologies in my last video for focusing basically on my right ear. I'm not very good at this camera stuff. Gratuitous ear action. So I spent not a massive amount of time just digging that out, because I'm planting aubergines there with that. But it's an excessive amount of hard work. The soil is super compact, full of the network of roots from all this fuchsia, fern and brambles. And then when the last woofer I had and I were working here after the last days of the rain, a lot of this soil has got compacted, you can see. And some of those are my footprints, some of those are the woofers. So that's a shame. And that's pretty much all over. I thought the straw would have brought the worms up and they would have done a bit more work, but they all just, because of the heat, they've gone even deeper. So I would have been better off leaving the plastic on until the end of the heat wave. But then when I've got help, I want to make some progress. I just think I made a boo-boo on that. And anyway, so I've made he's always good to me. So I'm going to rotivate. I've had to decide. I've got basically today, tomorrow and Wednesday of either rain or good weather. So I'm thinking rotivate that, leave this section where the straw is piled up as a kind of path, and then now the straw is easily spread between the sides as we need it. So I can rotivate that, get it planted and sown, because I've got loads of sowing to do. And I just thought that this soil would be a lot finer, but you know, like I said, I've only got a few days, so I've got to run. I'm going to run the rotivator over, and then at least the soil is fine enough for me to run my little seed driller. I don't know what the official word for it is. That thing. It's a great tool. You know, you just drag that through the soil, and then you can sow your beans, and it's just 1,000 times quicker. And always staring at evidence that the voles have already moved in, which is not great, but here we go. The voles have already moved in. They're all everywhere. There was the other place that's got everywhere. That's a mole there. There you go, there's more voles, look. Yeah, they're everywhere. There's another one, look. There's a hole in the ground. And then we got another mole there, big one. So let's see if I don't have to just focus on my ear, or don't bother. So yeah, I'll rotivate that bit, then I'll rotivate the central bit, then I'll rotivate down there as best I can, but that is full of roots, proper roots. It's on a massive incline. I'm standing level, so you can see, you know, that's quite a dip. I'm worried that the soil will erode down, which is why, again, I want to leave a bit of soil intact to act as a barrier. It's just going to be a bit of a job. But I'm just thinking, okay, so it's going to take me the best part of 4 or 5 hours to do this whole section. A couple of passes. So let's call that a day, right? Because I don't know how bad it's going to rain, if it's going to rain at all. So the soil is then prepared, and then it's going to be so much easier, time effective, on the third day, giving myself the fourth day just in case, as the weather is not the weather reports are not exactly very good. But yeah, you see, we've got all of these cabbages to go in. That's 60 odd. Another 60, another 60, another 60. We've got all of those things that need to go in. It'll be just a lot easier in fine soil. There's a 120, no, 120. There's 120 in there, sorry. 120 in each one of those. These are my Kalirab, Shurav, Kohlrabi, whatever you call it. There's 120 in there, apparently. Doesn't look it, but that's what I ordered. Got all of this celery to go in. I think there's 120 there. We've got 60 of this type of aubergine, 60 of that aubergine. That looks like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I think that looks like 60 peppers. I've got a few more at home. That's definitely 60 chilies, but they'll be in the polytunnel. We've got these bell peppers to go in as well. There's about 60 there. The CBD just wants chuck in, I suppose. Fucking waste of time. I mean, I'm half tempted to even another day perhaps, but I'll come through here and just get it done. Just get some muck in there and just get it done. It's gone rock hard. I know I've come up with all of these salads. They were all full of salads, and we've had slugs in there. You can see most of them are missing. The butternuts are doing great. They really want to go in, so they'll go in on the exteriors. I've got 60 of those. Although they will also be a kind of fodder, sadly, for the slugs. So again, I've got to work out how to get all these courgettes, and then I've got thousands of courgettes and cucumbers and stuff at home, all mixed up. So if I've got today to finish preparing, I don't know, what's the cat doing? Are you having a shit? Yeah. Or are you hunting? Yeah, probably the two. Then I've got all this to prepare, you know. And then I've got the broad bean harvest to do. If it's nice, if it's relatively dry in the morning, then I'll try and pick some of these strawberries. I think I'll pick a couple of punnets tonight just for a mate, because he's delivering the rotavator tomorrow morning at 8:30. And then I might just call it a day, because I feel quite ill. Oi, get off there, dog. Come on. You know the score by now. It's been 5 years since. So, got to change the plan again. But look, all these parsnips, a waste of time. I just want some fine soil. Drag the tiller thing through it. Dick them in. I mean, these need to go, you know, the cabbages will need to be buried up until at least the second leaf, because we get the winds and then they fall over. So yeah, it's just a bit like that at the minute. I know that's not particularly straight. I'm not particularly worried about it. Nothing's particularly straight. Anyway, this is my second 10-minute video of today. But anyway, if you're watching in the future, as it were, be prepared to change. And you can't always trust these permacultural techniques, because they work in a stable climate. I've seen this one woman who's doing just a permacultural garden, and it's just nothing but weeds, and she's abandoned it. So, all right, well, have a wonderful rest of the day, and I'll speak to you another time.